Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of hdsportspod podcast. My name is Wayne, a.k.a. Wayne Go Crazy. I'm here with my guys Joey, Smooth, Chubbs, and the crew. In this episode, we'll be discussing Odell Beckham Jr. going to the Baltimore Ravens, also getting into the playing game predictions for the NBA, as well as giving our mock draft for picks 13 through 24, and lastly, ranking each first receiver drafted in the last 10 years. Before we get started, got a few housekeeping things. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe on this episode. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at hdsportspod. You know where to find us at. Before we get started, fellas, you guys got anything you want to say to the people before we go going on?
Man, God is good. All the time. That's all I gotta say.
Praising God for getting you a wash receiver is crazy.
Hey, HD Sports, bro. You know, we ain't in 5 minutes in. This man already hating.
I just started off. You see TJ Watt in the background. You see Lamar Daddy.
Biggest hater in the room.
You know it. All right, man. Let's go ahead and start, man. So let's just go ahead and get started with these playing games. So they start tomorrow. I want you guys to give me who's going to win. We're going to start in the East. So give me your 7th seed and your 8th seed. But we're going to go with first game. Miami Heat versus Atlanta Hawks. Miami Heat are the 7th seed.
Heat. I got the Heat.
I hope the Hawks win, but it's most likely going to be the Heat. I'm sure I'm going to go with the Heat.
All right. Clean sweep for the Miami Heat. Next,
and I want to say one thing. We might not talk about basketball, but a lot today. But the front office got the green light to trade
Trae Young.
Trae Young. So
huge implications. Huge implications.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about that if he was out of there. I don't really like him there.
I'm happy he can come in the Heat. He can lose to us.
No.
Of course.
Nobody wants Trae Young.
DL, go figure, right? If he's not with the Hawks, he's not with the Heat.
Trae Young.
Why you don't want Trae Young?
Go figure.
Why do I want a 5'11"?
Trae Young has been leading the assists, leading the team.
That is so Heat culture of you.
You know what I'm saying? And he has been getting a lot of assists recently. He's on pace to break records.
I don't care.
You know
I don't care. Nobody don't want garbage ass Trae Young.
You'd rather have Trae over Kyle, so.
Yeah, but then I have to get a lot of assets to get Trae Young. I wanted Donovan Mitchell. Why can't I get Donovan Mitchell?
We should have got Donovan.
You want a KD, Donovan Mitchell.
I just want to throw it in there.
Brad Beal, Trae Young now. That's crazy.
I no longer want
Jaylen Brown.
I no longer. Hey, JV.
We take JB.
Come see me.
We take JB.
I don't know why I wanted that loser in Bradley Beal. That was a mistake on my end. Wrong judgment.
And he's frustrated now. He just said it. He's frustrated.
Care about frustration. I got it. Y'all get it. You want to go get the bag? Go get the bag, man. I ain't hating, but nah, I ain't jacking that.
Don't be frustrated with anybody. Be frustrated with yourself.
9th through 10th seed. We got the Toronto Raptors versus Chicago Bulls. Who you guys got?
Give me the Bulls.
I got the Bulls.
Any reasoning why?
I just don't trust the Raptors. I just don't think they're a very good team. I think the Bulls are slightly better. That's my reason.
I think the Bulls have been playing good ball lately in the last stretch, so I think they're gonna.
And they just beat the Lakers not too long ago, and the Lakers were trying to play and win games.
I think they're gonna turn it up. I think they're gonna beat the Raptors, and then they're going to lose.
Wait.
Oh,
come
okay.
on. Smooth, who you got?
I don't think the Bulls deserve to be in the playoffs, so I'm going to take the Raptors.
Oh.
Yeah, I would go with the Raptors too. Even though the Chicago Bulls have been one of the hottest teams in basketball in the past 2 months, as well as Alex Caruso has been the best defensive guard in the league this year, I'm still gonna take the Raptors. Scrappy. I just think the Raptors are gonna outcoach the Bulls at the end of the day. So now we have the Hawks versus the Raptors. Who do you guys have?
I got the Hawks.
Well, I got the Hawks versus the Bulls, and I think the Hawks is gonna beat.
Oh yeah,
the
my
Bulls.
bad. Sorry. So you two have the Hawks versus the Bulls, and you
Yeah.
guys both got the Hawks.
I still got the Hawks winning the game no
Yeah.
matter the matchup.
Yeah, I got the Hawks winning. Yeah, I agree. Agree with what Chubb just said.
Smooth. Who do you got?
Um, Hawks versus Bulls. I think I would want to see the Hawks, so I'm gonna go with the Hawks. Oh, I don't. I just don't want to see the Bulls in the playoffs. Wasting a spot.
What about Hawks versus Raptors?
Well, I got the Raptors winning.
So no, so,
Wait.
so your for your picks, you had the Raptors beating the Bulls, right?
Yeah.
All right, so you got Hawks versus Raptors.
So it'd be the Hawks. It'd be the Hawks, of course, versus the Raptors. I still go with the Hawks. I'll go with the Hawks still.
Okay,
That
rightfully
shit
so.
is getting blown up. I got the Raptors. The Hawks are not winning. So I got the Raptors easily too. So I got the Raptors. Let's head over to the West now. We got the LA Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Some updates: Rudy Gobert will not be playing that game, and Jalen McDaniels also broke his hand for punching the ball. So
Stupid.
Zion is not coming back, correct?
No, he's not playing round one.
All right.
bro, we talking about the Lakers and Timberwolves. Why you talking about Zion?
I was just asking, just making sure.
Lakers, 100%.
Lakers, yeah.
Lakers.
Yeah, I'm going Lakers.
I would suspect the Lakers to win. If they don't win, then they'll definitely win the second playing game. So yeah, either way, I think they make playoffs. But I'm gonna go with them beating the Wolves.
Yeah, I got the Lakers as well. These injuries don't look good, and Rudy Gobert probably won't be a Timberwolf after this season. So, next matchup we got.
Hey, wouldn't that go down as one of the worst acquisitions?
Oh, it already is.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they get him out of 1 year,
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
you give
It's
all that,
terrible.
all
the
that
trade,
stuff for
yeah,
1
that
year.
trade capital was terrible.
But all right, my bad. Go Wayne. Go Wayne.
You got the New Orleans Pelicans versus. Oh, I'm muted.
You're muted.
Yeah,
New Orleans Pelicans versus the OKC Thunder.
Give me the Thunder.
I have the Thunder as well.
I actually want to see the Pelicans win this one. I mean, not having Zion is going to be kind of tough, but I think the Pelicans. I want to see Brandon Ingram, make a little run or have the ability to make a little run. So I'm hoping the Pelicans win this one.
I want the Pelicans to win, but something in my heart tells me the OKC Thunder are gonna win this. But I'm gonna stick with my brain. I'm gonna go with the Pelicans. I got the Pelicans winning.
Pelicans.
All right. So next matchup is the Wolves versus for Joey and Chubbs the Thunder. Who you guys have for you two?
Give me the Thunder again.
I got the Thunder going to the playoffs.
Like I said, I think I think the Wolves just imploded at the very worst time.
Mm-hmm.
Smooth. Wolves versus the Pelicans.
Something's telling me that the Wolves would beat the Pelicans, but I'm gonna take the Pelicans.
So for me, I got Wolves versus the Pelicans. Going with the Wolves. I'm standing on my hill that Anthony Edwards will be the best player in the league one day. So I'm sticking with that. If I believe he can be
playoffs this year.
the best player in the league one day, then he's going to make the playoffs. He's going to drop 42 points and get them to that AFC seed. So that's all we got for NBA. We'll get into some more NBA on Saturday. We might drop it. We record on Thursdays now, so we might drop an episode a little early since the playoffs, I believe, do start on Friday night. So, gotta get that going early. But yeah, I got the Wolves. I think Anthony Edwards is gonna dominate in that series.
Yeah, I think they're gonna miss the playoffs this year, though.
All right, we'll get into there.
Unfortunately.
We got some.
Unfortunately.
We'll get into some more NBA, all NBA selections. We already did our final MVP, so we'll do all NBA, all rookie team, all defensive team, and all the other awards as well. So that will be our topics for Friday. So let's get to football and start it off. And I'm going to give Chubbs his gloating moment. So, Baltimore Ravens signed Odell Beckham Jr. to a 1-year contract, which gets him up to $18 million, with some incentives and things. So, question for you guys. Lamar FaceTimed them. They were out in the club. So, does this mean the Lamar saga with the Ravens is over? And 2, how good can this offense really be?
You open it up to me.
Yeah, start it off, buddy.
Well, I'm just going to start off by saying that I love the signing, even though some people have been saying, oh, he's washed. This is the first big name receiver to come to Baltimore since Steve Smith Sr. And that's Joe Flacco era. So that tells you a little bit of something. And another thing I'm happy about, this is the best duo, trio, whatever you want to call it, that Lamar Jackson has ever had while being the Ravens quarterback. Let's just say that right now, because that is a fact. What I will say that I love hearing is all this positive news about Lamar playing in 2023, because for our listeners, last week I presented a question and it got shot down real quick that there was no chance. It's done. My question, if everybody remembers, was do you think Lamar's stance on this will change if they acquire a receiver like D-Hop or OBJ? And I was told, no, he's done. He's not playing in 2023. He's getting traded. If he doesn't get traded, he's going to sit out. But all inclinations have been pointing that he's playing in 2023 on the tag or if they get a deal done. So, before I get into it, I want some apologies because I was being optimistic and I was just told I was just being a fan.
You're still being a fan. The season has not started yet.
Nothing has happened.
Nothing has happened. So, he was congratulating OBJ on getting a deal done.
But it's been reported, and he's like these reports that have been coming out because only the factual things.
Chumps, anytime you mention reports,
he doesn't come out and speak. He doesn't come out. Stop. He doesn't come out.
You just asked me to respond, and now you're cutting off my response.
Because I wasn't done yet.
So don't ask me a question. All right, answer everything you gotta say, and then when it's time for me to answer, I'll let you answer. Go ahead, boss.
Like you've said, if it doesn't come from Lamar's mouth, but nothing publicly comes out of Lamar's mouth. It comes out of his Twitter, which is a fact. That's about how he's been articulating everything this offseason. When NFL Network has people on, like, I know you hate PFF, but they're talking about Lamar on clips about Kirk Cousins' situation, about him playing on a tag, Kirk Cousins' situation, and he likes those tweets. That's him engaging in those talks. That, okay, he might be playing in a Kirk Cousins situation. I said something similar to that. No, he's not going to do that. Every time I said anything optimistic, I got that shit shut down. The problem I'm having, HD sports fans, is whenever I try to bring up anything positive, it's met with negative shit right away. There was no positivity. No, they didn't even give me a percentage. They said that shit was done. You couldn't even say a 10% chance of him being back in Ravens. You said he's done.
0.
My point exactly. And Joey, I'm gonna come to you. You come out and say, oh, he has a bad relationship with the org now. Has Lamar ever said that? That's what Wayne's big thing has. It come out of Lamar's mouth that he has a bad relationship with the org?
That's not Wayne's thing. Don't sit here and lie to Lamar.
No.
That's not a Wayne thing. I just want you to know. That is a Chubbs thing and Lamar didn't say it. DeCosta didn't say it. Harbaugh didn't say it. So don't say that's a Wayne thing. Just want to clear that up. Continue.
But again, the only thing you could ever go to is his Twitter, and he's liked stuff that always has positive shit about Baltimore.
Okay. Listen, you can like the organization, you can like the people. Harbaugh might be a great guy, Costa might be a great guy, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to making a deal, you don't respect me in the price that I think that I am. I take that as disrespect. I don't take that as disrespect as to you, John Harbaugh. I don't take that disrespect to the GM. I take disrespect to the NFL, to the organization that is offering me these deals, and this is what I'm asking for, and you're not giving it to me when I've been loyal to you. So, and I said it based off the type of person that he comes off to be and where he's from. Like, hey, yo, you if you take so long for you to pay me and so, I feel like you're playing around with my money and my family. Yeah, the relationship can go bad. And yes, I said yes, the relationship does not look good. It doesn't look good. And I say he shouldn't go back. He shouldn't go back, and I don't think
it doesn't look good.
I still don't think he will go back.
It doesn't look good in your eyes.
I still don't think he will go back.
But do you, yes or no, do you think Lamar went to the Ravens and said, I want Odell. I'm trying to recruit Odell.
I think Lamar hit Odell up and said you should slide. And that's what I think happened. And I don't think Lamar went to the Ravens and say go get Odell.
This is where you're wrong.
All right.
This is where you're wrong, because last year, and DeCosta came out and said it, and Lamar did reiterate what DeCosta said first couple weeks of offseason. He asked DeCosta, what means more to you? Beefing up the O-line or getting you more weapons? The last offseason. And he got hit that whole year before that really a lot. He said beef up that O-line. So they went and got Morgan Moses, and they drafted a center.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, to say that he didn't have no input into what he would like this offseason, it's basically what you're saying.
I never said he didn't have no input.
That's basically what you're saying, though.
I did not say he had no input. I said he hit up Odell. Because, look, think about it.
You don't think he said DeCosta, go get Odell, he's interested.
Yeah, but, Chuck, what I am saying is that's a must need for your team. Y'all receiving core was terrible. He's not gonna so all he has to do, he probably did talk to him, but who cares? Who cares about the semantics on how he got there?
That means they have a relationship.
Yes, Chubbs, I'm not talking about the relationship with DeCosta. I'm talking about the
But it was sour
that's offering him money, right? Because the bottom line, it doesn't just come up to the general manager to how much he gets paid. It's not just up to him, right? It's what's up with the organization on to pay me. And it's not just about the organization. The whole thing about Lamar's situation is the NFL. The NFL. Because if Lamar, if it was just the Ravens, somebody else would have gave him that money. It's the entire NFL that's saying, hey, we're not going to offer you that money because of what the Browns did, right? Because of what they paid Deshaun, and they set the market that way. And this is what the market is, and we're not going to do that. And the NFL's like, we're going to reset this, and we're not going to pay you this amount of money, right?
The NFL is disrespecting him.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And I'm talking about the NFL. And when we talk about the NFL, we're talking about the owners. We're talking about the organizations. We're talking about all those guys. That's what we're talking about, right? So I'm not talking about the coach. I'm not talking about the GM. I'm talking about
let's think about this. The whole NFL is disrespecting him.
Yes.
It'll stop. And yet the Ravens gave him his best offer. So
all right, listen.
So question. Listen to what you're saying.
If you don't believe in collusion,
listen to what you're saying.
In the free agency right now,
it's happening.
Wilding.
It's happening. All right, but listen to what you're saying.
If it's happening, then what are we talking about?
Listen to what you're saying. The whole NFL is disrespecting him. But the Ravens gave him his best offer, but he wants to leave, and he's done with the Ravens when they gave him the best offer. But the whole NFL is disrespecting him.
It's the same thing as saying, hey, look, I'm going to give you this. Go out there. Go out there and talk to those guys. See what they say. And they're going to go talk to those other guys and say, hey, look, he's not worth it. He's not worth it.
Okay.
You shouldn't pay him that much. So, and then they just bring you back. You're just still messing with the devil. You're still messing with the devil, Chuck.
You're
So
going.
what are you
All right, I don't
back
want to keep
my main
arguing
goal.
about this back and forth. You guys spent the last 6 minutes here. Can we talk about the other question, please? How good can this Ravens offense be?
I think it's going to be very good. And I'm going to stand on that. We still got a top 5 O-line. We still got one of the best young running backs who, when he's healthy, he puts up yardage. He gets one of the best averages when he's healthy and out there. And we haven't seen that guy I'm talking about on the field with Lamar for a whole year. Then you add top 3 tight end in the league who didn't have Rashad Bateman last year, majority of the year. And he did not. Who was his next best receiver? You can't even name him. Deshaun Jackson. To tell me that team's not going to be improvement, you're not going to be able to. You might be able to double team one of them, but somebody's going to get open. Somebody's going to make play. And if they're not, and you got everybody covered up, you got to worry about Lamar Jackson. That's a nightmare. You got to worry about those 3 guys and a rushing attack and Lamar Jackson. To sit here and tell me that is not concerning to you because you're biased. Oh, look at that guy back here. He only has 1 game against him. Cool. That offense is going to be.
I didn't even say anything. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's not saying it, but he was saying a lot before we start hitting record.
Man, I ain't.
But
listen, man.
To sit here and say that offense is not going to be productive, especially with that OC.
Offense not scaring nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
The Ravens are going to win the AFC North next year.
You are if Lamar can stay healthy.
That defense with that offense.
That team
is winning the AFC North.
He happy about getting an injury-prone receiver while he got an injury-prone quarterback. Nobody don't care, man. All right, let me stop. The offense will be good. The offense will be much improved depending on how Odell is. I am interested to see this new system. It's going to be 1 year of this new system. So let's see. It's going to be a culture shock not only for the Ravens, but also for the league because it's going to be an entire offense that, we're not used to seeing Lamar Jackson run in. So that'll be good. But at the end of the day, it all depends on how good, if Lamar and Odell can be healthy. And from what I've seen in the past 2 to 3 years, that's not a thing. So if they could turn it around, then possibly. We'll see. Do I think you guys are winning the AFC North? No. Do I think you guys will make the playoffs? Yes.
Got a question for you. Got a question though. If the Ravens had Lamar Jackson last year,
can I finish my point first?
Okay. Go ahead.
No, I don't think you guys are on the AFC North if you had Lamar Jackson last year. So,
that's not what my thing was. You cut me, but it's okay. I'll finish.
Anyway, but I don't think you guys are going to win it. Can his offense be good? Yes. Can top 5? No. Top 10? Maybe. On the outside looking in. Top half of the league for sure. But we'll see. We'll see how you guys will do. Odell was a good. If you had got D-Hop, I would be a little bit more worried. But I'm not the believer in Odell is like DL is. So I'm going to, I think he had the luxury of paying behind the best statistic receiver the year when he was balling because we saw what he looked like when he was on the Browns. And also Sean McVay was scheming some amazing shit up as well. So we'll see.
So one question, then DL, you can go. If Lamar Jackson's healthy and Odell Beckham's on that team last year against the Bengals in the AFC North AFC Championship or whatever, the game before AFC Championship, Ravens don't win that game?
I don't know. I don't know how you guys would play with Lamar opposed to playing with.
If we lost by single digits with Tyler Huntley?
And when the backup is in, everybody knows they have to step their shit up. So they take it up another notch. This is a fact. So,
I agree, but also whenever Lamar has played the Bengals, he's been their daddy.
Yeah, that is true, but we'll see. Playoff Joe Burrow is a different person.
He was definitely a different person against the Ravens.
Okay. Yeah, like I said.
Didn't play that good.
We'll see. We will see. I don't live in the ifs. So it didn't happen. So
Yo,
it didn't
Dio.
happen.
But we live in the ifs all the time about if Lamar is going to be on the team or not. But that's okay.
Well, right now he's not on your
Pick
team.
and choose, right, Wayne? Pick and choose.
Right now he's not on your team. So.
Right now he's on the team.
Same was Le'Veon Bell, man. He's Le'Veon Bell until further notice.
Yeah. All right, Dio. I'm done.
You just I don't know. I think Wayne kind of disrespected Odell by saying you see what he did when he played with the Browns. We won with Baker Mayfield, but I guess that's.
He did have a 1,000-yard season with Baker.
Yeah, we're not going to take that into account. That he was playing with Baker Mayfield, who we all said never grew into his role. But I think healthy Odell is one of the most athletic receivers in the league. He's one of the best route runners. He can make plays. He's a big play guy. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not going to sit up and act like injuries haven't played a huge role in his career. He's only been healthy for about 4 seasons out of the 8, 9 seasons he's been playing. He does have multiple 1,000+ yard seasons. Again, when productive, but playing with a terrible quarterback. So I think that when you put him with a good quarterback, if Lamar, hypothetically speaking, does decide to sign with the Ravens,
he's gonna be 31 too. I mean to cut you off. Odell will be 31. So.
I think putting him with Lamar Jackson, if he chooses to sign with the Ravens again, that offense is definitely going to be impactful. It's always competitive in the AFC North, so I don't really think. I'm not going to sit up and say they're going to win because of that. Especially because, like you say, you got a new offensive coordinator. It's going to be a new year in that system. Quarterback and receiver timing might be off. But if you do have J.K. Dobbins, stay healthy. You do have Mark Andrews as your second, hopefully. Well, I don't know if he's going to be a first or second option now that you have Odell. You still have the weapons that you have on top of the defense being able to get you more possessions because the defense is pretty good. I think that they'll have the opportunity to make some noise. But I'm not going to sit up here and be like, if they fail, it's a bust because, I mean, nobody's really expecting too much from that offense because, like, people calling Odell washed. I personally don't think that's the case, but I think this is definitely an upgrade. It's definitely an upgrade, but at the same time, you're playing in the AFC North, and that's one of the most competitive.
Definitely most physical.
I mean, running water is an upgrade from having no running water, so definitely.
I hate this guy, man.
So by definition, it's an upgrade. Will they be better? You just said they would be better.
Yeah, I mean,
They'll be better than that.
There was only a way. The only way they could win was up. They couldn't have gone down.
You said potentially back in top 10. Maybe
Nelson Aguilar was an upgrade from that receiving core last year.
And if we're talking about, if you're saying they're around the 10 to 12 area, maybe that's huge because we were 30 something in passing and like
I said, Nelson Aguilar.
I mean,
was an
but
upgrade for you guys.
at the same time, though, like Bateman, he never got a chance to prove himself. I'm not saying he was good or bad, but he just never got a chance to step into his role.
When is he gonna step?
That's the question that still be asked.
So they got rid of the
every time he stepped, he get hurt. So I don't know if you want.
They got rid of the weight coach that for the last 3 years they've had. They got rid of him. They're in a different program. You are rolling your eyes, but Matt Judon said that guy was the issue.
It's not even that though.
Well, but also
Judon said that.
Judon's
not even a Raven no more.
Stop. Let Dio finish his points first, bro.
For the injury point, I was gonna say the NFLPA did come out, and then y'all medical staff wasn't graded.
They fired the guy.
I'm just saying.
But I don't think that
the training staff got a high weight coach didn't get the strength and conditioning program got a low grade.
I'm gonna call Coach
training
Bill
staff got a high one.
I'm gonna tell Coach Bill the reason why I kept getting hurt every year was because of him. I'm gonna tell him because Chubb said it.
And it's just like at the same time too, like these players, I don't think anyone really expected Rashad Bateman to come into the league and just be the guy.
No, not everyone, but there was somebody in the bottom left who did.
I mean, I don't think that was like realistic. That's not a realistic,
Right now, Marquise Brown is a better pick than he has been. That's saying a lot.
That is correct. 100%.
I'm not.
Because I look at stats. We gotta look at
Hollywood's was hurt a lot his early years too.
But he played
He
though.
went over 1,000. I don't think Rashad.
He had 1 year. I think it was over 1,000. And that was year 4.
But he played though. That probably was his full year too.
Has Bateman gone over 1,000?
And he also played without.
Bateman played 7 games the first year.
That was
And he also
year
played without.
4. Stop it.
And he also played without Lamar. I think the year without Lamar,
is the year
he got 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
So Mark, he definitely.
I mean, but who knows?
Right,
like,
better pick
taking
right
some
now.
of that,
Right now.
taking some of that pressure off of Bateman might help. Him be a great third option.
I think so.
Bateman might be a Juju, bro. He might be a good number 2. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you see what Juju did in the playoff on the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You know
that's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And then technically, you see what Odell did in the Super Bowl.
That was as a number 2, not a number 1.
He was also.
I'm just saying.
So,
that's my point, bro. So like
they
you
don't
take
have a
the pressure
number
off of
1.
him, gets the next guy more targets. Is what I'm saying. If you have Mark Andrews being a number 1 or whoever between Mark Andrews and Odell being number 1 and 2, he'll definitely get more targets.
The question is
more productive.
is Bateman?
How are they going to
is
scheme
Bateman the number 1?
That's going to make a difference for me.
Is Bateman
You said
the number?
what?
Oh, go ahead.
I want to know how they're going to scheme Andrews, because they scheme Andrews similar to Kelsey. Then I would say yes, but I don't think that's how they're going to do it. So.
Need a passing, bro. If you watch how the Georgia uses their tight ends this past year, that's how they're going to be using Mark Andrews. It's literally the same offense.
All of this is pending Lamar comes back. Lamar will come back, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all different stuff.
They said that the only reason why Odell signed is because he had like an understanding that Lamar is playing 2023. So that's another thing. I don't see why he would have signed if Lamar wasn't playing quarterback. That's the big thing, guys.
Nice.
That bamboozle. Dude.
Yeah, I was the only stupid motherfuckers to give him the contract he wanted. That's why.
18 mil.
They get so you guys are saying that. So I'm gonna give you guys a little contract update of what it really is.
It's
so
like 8 mil.
It's 18, 15 guaranteed, but there's 4 voidable years, meaning that the cap hit this year is only $3.5 million.
I thought he only signed a 1-year agreement with you.
But there's 4 voidable years. So what happens is if the Ravens don't get an extension with him this offseason, they take on $11.9 million dead cap hit next year.
So they have to take him.
So they would have to re-sign him. Yeah, and for that not to be that big of a hit. He's still getting his cash, his $15 million, but they have voidable years. So basically, like if he's not on the team, it's like baseball. They'd be still paying him.
So they signed him just to get Lamar. That's what it sounds like.
Well, Lamar recruited him.
They signed him just to get Lamar.
Lamar don't know how to recruit. He recruited the wrong receiver that was out.
Big facts.
But I don't think this is ever going to happen. But this is all hypotheticals. These are ifs. I saw something that if the Ravens did get a deal done with Lamar before draft, they would free up $20 to $30 million in cap space, where they could go target a guy like D-Hop if they really wanted to. If he hit free agency.
That's a trap for Lamar. He ain't gonna get paid like that.
But you know what I'm saying. But that's like crazy hypothetical. If you picked up D-Hop and OBJ,
hey, you know what? I want y'all to get all these guys. I want this to happen. I want you guys.
They're worried about
D-Hop.
that because that could be a Rams situation.
I want you guys to get D-Hop.
I
want you guys to get all the weapons Lamar. I want Lamar to come back, so when he fails, there'll be no excuses. There'll be no excuses. When he doesn't get past the first round, there'll be no excuses.
Won't that hurt him? And wouldn't that
he's a Raven
hurt
now. I don't care.
His contract, right? we want him to get paid, right?
If he's a Raisin, I don't care.
I mean, obviously, I think that would be bad. I mean, that would be bad for him. I don't want that. I don't want him to go out like that.
Nah, go out like that, cuz. All right, man.
We went in the Super Bowl. Come on, man.
Yeah. If y'all get D-Hop, relax.
Y'all not being Patrick Mahomes.
You relax.
Let's cut it out. Speaking of Patrick,
D-Hop, we definitely winning.
Y'all not winning. Nobody's scared of steroids, boy.
Patrick wants steroid boy.
Hey, I don't blame Patty. He can use him right. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, Carson Palmer says Joe Burrow is the best QB in football over Patrick Mahomes. That was crazy. says Burrow is more consistent. Do you guys agree or disagree?
I think the guy that has 2 Super Bowls might be a little bit more consistent than Joe Burrow. I don't know. It's coming all from bias. He's a Bengal great. So he's
I
smoking some
mean,
shit
Patrick
though.
has been in the league longer. What, 2 more years, right? Or one?
Two.
Two. Patrick Mahomes' first 2 years, he won what? MVP?
Mm-hmm.
No
Super Bowl.
MVP.
He won a Super Bowl. He didn't win MVP yet.
His first 2 years His first year starting, he won the MVP.
First year starting, he won MVP.
And his second year starting, he won the Super Bowl.
Yes, yeah, it was something like that. Second year starting. How long have you been in the league then? 5 years then.
Yeah, because his first year he sat behind Alex Smith. The second year,
he won
the MVP and lost to the
5
Patriots in the AFC Championship. Yeah, 5 years.
He's been
starting for 5.
He's been
He's
starting
been in the league
for 4
for
years.
6 years. He was starting for 5.
Oh. Yeah, he's his 6th year. He's going into year
All right,
7.
so I think Joe Burrow have time. I think that statement is a little crazy, but it can be true in a couple more years.
And he will never be, for him to be better than Patrick Mahomes in a couple years. I mean, he'll be the third best quarterback that ever played a game of football.
He will have to win have to win a Super Bowl next year.
So we already have Patrick Mahomes as the second best quarterback to ever play a game of football. So I mean, Joe Burrow, for him to be better than Patrick Mahomes at Patrick Mahomes' prime, he would have to be the third or second best quarterback to ever play a game of football.
Listen. If we're talking about like of all time and all this other stuff, I understand that. But we're talking about best QB in the NFL at the moment. Best QB meaning like, that does it, because Patrick Mahomes is different. That man, he do different things. Joe Burrow is the like prototype quarterback like that. I want my quarterback to do this. I want him to go through his progressions. I want him to sit here, sit in the pocket, and do this. Patrick Mahomes is just different, bro. So like for him, I think that conversation between like of all time versus now is two different things. So like I think Joe Burrow can, if he can win a Super Bowl or even go back to the Super Bowl next year, he's in that conversation because that's consistency.
But better than Patrick Mahomes.
Be a loser to Patrick Mahomes. He's not better than Patrick Mahomes.
I mean, if you go to the Super Bowl, he's not a consistent loser to Patrick Mahomes.
He would never be better than Patrick Mahomes.
He beat Patrick Mahomes 2 years ago. He lost to him this. He lost to him this year.
That's the first year he lost to Patrick Mahomes, and I still don't think he was ever better than him when he had a 3-0 record.
Oh man, I mean,
I want to say, but if Patrick Mahomes had Jamar Chase in the receiving core that Joe Burrow was set up with, like,
it would not be fair to the NFL.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he had Tyreek Hill. He had Travis Kelce.
I was about to say, like, what are we talking about?
And it wasn't fair to the league. So
what are we talking about? Like, he literally had 1 year without Tyreek Hill, and he still had the best tight end in the league. And he went to Super Bowl. He's there.
So just like your point with like you need to see Devontae, go do something without Aaron, and Aaron do stuff without Devontae.
Yeah.
I need to see Joe Burrow without the trio to even give him that type of credit.
Damn, why we don't say that? But we can't say that about Patrick Mahomes.
We just said that. He had 1 year without Tyreek.
Yeah, but he still has Travis Kelce.
That's one guy. You can give him one. I'll give Joe Burrow one. Give him Jamar Chase.
Stop. Wait. Aaron Rodgers had one guy.
So all right. So bet. Jamar, I want a scenario where Jamar or T Higgins just buy them themselves.
Oh yeah, right. I agree. And we'll see Joe Burrow, see what they do.
Because Joe Burrow's been surrounded by arguably the best trio wide receiving core in football.
I would say this, and I've been wrong about it. Every time I say I need to see them separately, they still ball. So I've been wrong about it. So they probably still ball. So who knows?
And while we're here with the Bengals, we might as well talk about Joe Mixon. Charged with a misdemeanor aggravated assault. What the hell did I just say? So he keeps getting in trouble. Seems like that's just since college now. Zeke to the Bengals. Do we think that's a possibility? And will that be good for them? Also, DL, we didn't get your statement on on Carson Palmer saying that he believes that Joe Burrow's better than Patrick Mahomes.
He's delusional. If Joe Burrow's better than Patrick Mahomes, then you can make a case for Josh Allen too. So, just saying.
Joe Burrow got a better case.
And then I know we're not making that case, so let's just.
I don't think we're making the case that Joe Burrow and Josh Allen are on the same level. I don't think that is.
Yeah.
Again, Joe Burrow has what, 3 receivers?
I mean,
Josh Allen beat Patrick
Mahomes. Wait, till you. Josh Allen got the best receiver in the league.
Time out.
Josh Allen got the best receiver in the league, DL.
You do.
That's...
he beat whatchamacallit? Well, the best receiver overall, the best receiver last year obviously was J-Jet. But
that's not how we do it. You know how you talk when we talk. You say he the
best. I stand by that. I think this is the best receiver in the league, bro.
He's not the best receiver in his division, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That is crazy.
These are facts. These are facts.
You heard Tyreek Hill because he's fast. I
didn't. He's gonna say that
because he's fast. But
running. Hold on. Didn't you tell me that's why he was your top 3?
He is
speed
because he's fast. But I'm talking about running routes. You know what I'm saying? Running routes, speed. Yeah, the complete package. I think Diggs is the best receiver. Height, being able to all of that. So.
There's no way you believe that he's the best in the league. There's no way. With guys like Devontae Adams that's still in the league.
He's faster than Devontae Adams. His route running is just as quick as as good, if not better, bro.
And there's I say Jay Jets is still.
Jay Jets is the best receiver.
Like,
Jay Jet is just fast. Like Jay Jet is just faster.
Jay Jet got the same amount of route running like Stephon.
No, he doesn't, bro.
Yes, he does.
No, he does not.
Jay Jet routes people up.
Oh, wait. Devontae Adams can be slower than Stephon Diggs, but he's better than him, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
They both run good routes, but
I'm gonna say Devontae Adams is the best route runner in the league.
Like, I don't know, like, he's better than him, bro.
That's subjective, bro. Like,
what?
But it's not. But
I'm
it's
not gonna argue it on that because it's them two are the 2 best route runners in the league.
They lit.
There's a top. Yeah. Hey, there's a top 5 route runner in the league in the AFC North, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But keep going.
Talking about a guy don't score touchdowns.
Hey, he ain't scoring no touchdowns this year. So.
He nice too. He nice too. I understand like stuff that's like not subjective is speed. Obviously, Tyreek Hill that puts him over the edge. But Devontae Adams, he's not that fast, and I'm not taking that away from him because he makes up for it with his route running. But Diggs is fast. He can run routes and he can go up and get the ball. Like I think he's an all-around receiver. But yeah, no. Back to the point, Joe Burrow is not better than Patrick Mahomes in any facet. So, and I don't think he ever will be.
First of all, Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs run the same 40 time.
Devontae Adams is faster than him, bro.
I ain't want to say it. Devontae Adams is 0.04 seconds faster than him. I just said the same 40 time.
He's faster.
I know, bro.
How is this? So we can't say Stephon Diggs is faster than him. You can't say that.
You can't say that.
You run a 4.4. That's all you need a receiver to do. And he run routes that way? Nah.
And he bigger than him. And he a better jump ball catcher than him. Like, we got to stop this, bro.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on. He's better than him, bro.
It's all right. We just debunk all your points. It's okay.
Y'all just taking it away from him because Devontae Adams because Diggs had a bad year or had a less.
No. I never thought that Diggs was better than Adams in any facet. Devontae Adams has been a top 2 receiver for the past 4 years in the league. So
that is facts.
Stephon Diggs has never been in that conversation.
He was never in that conversation, bro.
No, he was top 2. No, never.
No.
Yeah, he was definitely top 3. Y'all want to take off. Hey, y'all do that all the time. Y'all gonna say top 1.
No, he was never top 3 either.
He was never top 3, bro.
No.
I'm thinking about top 3.
1500. He wasn't top 3.
When we went 1500, was that last year?
When did he do 1500 yards?
That was his first year in Buffalo, bro.
That was last year.
That was his first year in Buffalo, bro. When they was balling, bro. He went for 1500, bro. Hey, what you mean?
All-purpose yards.
No, that's right. It was receiving. 1,500 receiving, bro. 1,500 receiving yards, bro.
He probably did. He probably did.
Oh,
And then last year he went for 1430. Like
He did go for 1,500. Okay,
he
okay.
went for 1535.
Hold on, man. I got you.
Hey,
Man.
to his credit, NFL Network did put out a top 5 route runners. Number 1, they have Stephon Diggs.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like
Number 2, they got Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I said it was interchangeable.
Yeah,
I mean, that
right
is
there.
subjective. Though.
3, Keenan Allen. 4, Calvin Ridley. 5,
Hey,
Cooper
Smooth,
Kupp.
I ain't gonna hold you. He might have, but I'm still in that year. I would have still took Tyreek over him. I would have still took
Because of the
Devontae
speed, bro.
Adams over
Look,
him.
all I'm saying.
He was
him
actually.
and him and D Hop was a toss up
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what him and D Hop was a toss up, bro.
in 2020. D Hop went
Yeah.
for 1,400 yards.
What was with the Texans that year?
No,
That was his first year with the Cardinals, I think.
first year with the Cardinals. Yeah, I think so. Not.
I'm saying
he
is
was the
you
best.
give-
He was the best receiver that year, Wayne. I give it to him.
You give
I
And
give-
that was
I mean-
Ricky Jettis too. Don't play.
you
with
give
it.
That
you
was
give
Ricky
Diggs,
Jettis.
you give Diggs Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, now this.
Bro, he
He's
just
got
caught passes from Derek Carr. Please stop.
Derek Carr was all right though. He was
And
all
Derek
right.
Carr, Josh Allen. Derek Carr, Josh Allen. What we doing right
Depends
now?
on what year we talking about.
Hey,
No.
hey,
We're
hey,
talking about
hey,
this
hey,
year.
What
hey,
year?
hey,
What are you
listen. Kirk Cousins did Derek Carr. Come on.
Yeah.
Come
Kirk
on.
Cousins and Derek Carr.
Nah.
No.
Kirk Cousins better than Derek Carr.
No.
Kirk Cousins, Josh Allen. Like, what are we talking about?
Stop.
This is
Yeah.
more consistent, bro.
What?
Either way. Yeah, he's an average quarterback in the league. But
Kirk Cousins or Derek
again,
Carr?
I don't know why we always
Kirk Cousins better than Derek Carr, though.
Big facts. Big facts.
They're the same
Y'all just
What
be
y'all
hating on
arguing
Diggs.
about,
That's
bro?
all.
One
No
goes
one
to
hate on
playoffs,
Diggs.
though.
We
No
just
one
said
hate on
they're
Diggs.
better
Hate
than
on
2020.
Diggs.
One goes to playoffs, though.
Who?
Kirk Cousins go playoffs. Derek Carr,
Yeah.
I don't remember last time I seen Derek Carr
Derek
in
Carr was in the
playoffs.
playoffs a year before. Before that, Kirk Cousins wasn't in
Yeah.
the playoffs.
How
What
many
you talking about?
Yeah.
career
Okay,
playoffs? I guarantee.
Who got more career primetime wins?
I bet you Kirk Cousins do, even though I know he
No,
sucks
he
a lot.
don't. He just finally won a couple. Stop it.
Derek Carr sucks.
He
Bro,
does.
they're the same quarterback, bro.
Derek Carr and Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, it's the same quarterback.
No, they not, bro. Derek Carr's worse, bro.
Bro, same quarterback.
Derek Carr's worse, bro.
Hey, Kirk Cousins was not taking that sorry ass Raiders team to the playoffs 2 years ago. That's a fact.
He did take a sorry.
Yeah, but like if Kirk Cousins had Devontae Adams, he probably would have balled, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, Jettas. What are we talking about?
He balled with Jettas though.
And
Did
then
he
when
not?
they played the Giants, it didn't ball.
And lost. Yeah, Giants. I told you it was Giants' breakout year. I told you
I'm
that.
dead, man. All right, let's get to the next one, man. What free agent pickup will have the most impact next year?
All right.
There were some big pickups this year.
I'm gonna say.
Well,
I want to say OBJ, but that's too early. I'm not
we
gonna say
can't
that.
say trades. I don't want to because
Don't do trades. We're doing free agents.
Trades involved.
I'll start. I got 2 for offense.
All right,
No,
I got one for defense.
I'm not gonna be biased and say OBJ. So, I think Orlando Brown, big pickup for Bengals. I think he's gonna be really good for them.
That's a good one.
And Mike Gesicki for the Patriots. He's back with Bill O'Brien. He was productive with Bill O'Brien in college, so I think he's gonna do well with them.
I like the Mike Gesicki one. I don't like the Orlando Brown one. I think he got saved by Patrick Mahomes a lot of times, and Joe Burrow takes sacks. So I don't know. For me, defensively, Javon Hargraves to the 49ers. Huge pickup. That just bolsters that D-line even further. And then offensively, I got Juju to the Patriots.
I was about to say that one.
That's going to be a really good safety blanket.
Mike Gesicki.
Really good safety blanket for Mac Jones if he's still on that team.
My defensive ones, I did have Hargrave, but I also like what the Vikings did. They replaced losing Pat Pete. They got Byron Murphy from the Cardinals. Really solid really solid starting corner. So
Pat Pete will be very impactful for whatever rookie corner we draft. That's all I will say.
Correct.
Yanni Smooth, you gotta say Juju for Mac Jones, bro. You gotta go. Y'all made some big moves, bro. Mike
Juju
Gesicki.
for Mac Jones. Bro, we're not about to keep Mac Jones.
Bro, you got a future Hall of Famer.
Future
We're
Hall of
getting rid of
Fame.
him, bro. We're getting rid of him, bro. I think that Jalen Ramsey pickup was annoying.
We said no trades, cuz.
No trades.
No
Free
Oh, no
agents.
trades?
No
Oh,
trades.
free agent
no trades.
pickups.
I
We
got
all know
another.
Jalen's going to do as well.
I got another one.
I got a defensive one.
I got another offensive one.
I got a defensive one for the Bears. Tremaine Edmonds.
That's nice.
That was, I think. So I remember, yeah, I think y'all remember. I was talking trash about the Chicago. Say they wasn't gonna do anything for Justin Fields. They snapped this free agency, and I think that Tremaine Evans was a good pickup for their defense. But that was a trade for DJ Moore, so I couldn't say that.
Before I say my offensive one, you got anyone, Dio?
Mm-mm.
David Montgomery for the Lions.
That's a good pickup. I mean, they always they lost Jamal.
They
Williams.
lost Jamal Williams.
Yeah, they lost Jamal Williams. So, yeah, I can see that. It's a good one. Well, offense. I don't really got anybody on offense. What was that? Mike White.
Mike White, but that's a big one. Stop playing with Mike White, man.
Mike White, yeah, he's definitely gonna play.
I think Marvin Jones Jr. going back to Detroit would be big for them as well. I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah, that is huge, man. I'm still not sold on Jared Goff, man. I think Lions are in a good position. Just get rid of Jared Goff and you're better.
Jesse Bates as well. Going to the
Where'd he go?
To the Falcons.
Falcons, yeah.
The Falcons.
You also Calais Campbell said, I think the Falcons are going to really do something this year.
Commanders re-signed Heineke, bro.
Now, Commanders don't got Heineke.
They don't? He just went to the Saints?
Yeah, he left.
Heineke is with, I think, he's not with the Panthers. He's with one of those teams. I forgot where he went, but he's not with the Commanders.
Did Jimmy G get picked up, or was
he's
he?
with the Raiders?
He's with the
Raiders.
Was he traded?
He's with the Falcons. I'm looking at
No, he got picked up.
He got picked up. Man, hold on. Why are we not talking about Jimmy G? Hold on. Jimmy G's going. Listen, quarterbacks always have the most impact.
Jimmy G with Josh McDaniels, man. That's a big one.
Come on, did y'all say
quarterbacks always have the biggest impact, bro?
We say what?
Damian Harris?
No, that's a big pickup for the Bills, right?
Yeah.
The
I didn't even
Bills
know that he
picked
went
up
there.
Damian Harris?
Yeah.
Yeah, they just got Damian Harris.
It's a big pickup for the Bills. I love him as a runner.
I hate that.
Hey, you reminded me though of something. We didn't talk about Zeke.
Zeke to the Bengals.
Zeke.
Nobody cares about that fullback getting picked up. Sorry, guys.
I think, but you said should they do it?
Of course.
I think they should, because you don't know what type of if there is going to be suspensions maybe coming for Joe Mixon for a couple games. You never know. He's had a wild offseason.
No, you pick up Zeke.
And they lost Samaje Perine, who was big for them. So
yeah, you're right. Good pass blocker. Yeah.
I think we talked about this on a couple pods, like
with Joe, with other Joe.
With other Joes on. Yeah, that's a good pickup for them. You definitely need to get somebody like him because he's a great pass blocker. And he's not what he used to be, so he can definitely come in on certain downs and even play fullback and block for Joe Mixon. Get his ass out there. So do something like that. That'll be a great pickup for them, in my opinion.
All right, man. Let's get to the next topic. Tyreek Hill said he's gonna be done after 10 years. After this Dolphin contract, he said he was gonna hang it up. Do we think he was being serious? And if so, where would his career rank?
I don't know what he does in these Dolphin years.
I don't know. I don't.
He has a ring, correct?
Yeah.
Career-wise.
Let me just tell you where he's at right now. Currently, he's at over 8,340 yards and 79 touchdowns.
How many more years is that contract?
He has 3 more years on his contract. His contract was for 4 years. So he has 3 more years left. Even if he gets, let's say, over 1,000 yards, let's say he balls out, right? He's
gonna get over 1,200 yards every year.
Let's say the best scenario, he gets 1,500 yards each year. That is
how many touchdowns?
That's let's say he gets about 7 to 8 touchdowns, right? That's 4,500 yards. You add that to his total. We're talking about 12,000 yards, maybe some change. Let's say close to maximum 13,000.
Close to
yards.
13.
Yeah, 13,000. Is that a Hall of Fame career? It depends. It also depends.
So that put him at, let's just say he gets 1,300 yards. 1,300 yards.
Yeah. 1,300 yards a year?
13,000 yards total.
13,000 yards, okay.
And then you say he gets, I'm going to give him 8 touchdowns every year because he's paid.
8 touchdowns every year, okay.
So that's 24 touchdowns on top of the 79 he has. So that put him at 13,000 yards and 103 touchdowns.
That's a Hall of Fame career. I'll put him in the Hall of Fame.
I put him in the Hall of Fame, but I don't think he'd be in my top 10 of all time.
I mean, do you know how much?
I know. Listen,
okay.
I get it. I'm just talking about there's been like greats that I already have in my top 10. That I think he could get close to that, but I don't think he'd make the top 10. I think he'd be in the range of 15.
I ain't gonna hold you.
No. If he hits 13,
I don't even know what the stats are with the guys right now.
If he hits 13,000, he's in like close to the top 20 for yards.
Yeah,
for yards. And that's a Hall of Fame. That's Hall of Fame.
I mean, he's gonna.
Don't do that, Joe, because you didn't put Julio in there. And he got 13,000 too, bro.
Julio got 13. He does.
But Julio
how
don't got
long
a
did
ring.
Julio play? And does he have?
Julio only got 63 touchdowns, though.
Yeah. We talking about having 103 touchdowns. That's huge.
Let me see how many touchdowns. Where would that?
That's huge.
Let me see what I put up for touchdowns all time.
Yo, Jerry Rice had 197 touchdowns. That's just fucking crazy, bro.
Hey, yo, he got 103 touchdowns. He's in the top 10 all time.
That's a Hall of Fame career, bro.
Yeah, he's Hall of Fame career.
So would that be he'd be 10 for you?
No, I'm not gonna put him in my top 10.
I don't think he'd be in my top 10.
My top 10, I got my top 10.
I ain't gonna hold you. 103 touchdowns.
I got my top. Hold on, let me look back at my top 10, though. I got my top 10 right here.
He might get in there, bro. He might be 10. I might kick Isaac Bruce or Reggie Wayne out. I ain't gonna hold you.
I know that they're not better.
It's not even a night. I'm kicking Reggie Wayne out.
Yeah, he's in my top 10.
What do you? Is it? But is Tyreek Hill a better receiver than Reggie Wayne?
No.
Yes.
Wait. Why not?
Yes.
Why not?
Tyreek Hill is a better. I'm sorry.
Why not?
Tyreek Hill is a number 1. Reggie Wayne was a career number 2. Come on.
And he could have been a number 1.
Don't
other
matter.
places.
He was a career number 2.
Bro, like,
why
you know
is
how dumb
Tyreek
that statement
Hill-
is, Wayne? You know how dumb that statement is, Wayne?
Why
Because
is
he's a
Tyreek
top
Hill-
10, and his number 1 receiver is a top 5.
That's cool. That's called luxury.
So what is that? That's not saying.
That's
like,
called
that's not
luxury.
saying.
That's called luxury.
It's not bad.
What? No, hold on.
Didn't you
DL,
just
wait.
tell us
That's
Tyreek
called
Hill
luxury.
benefited half his career with having Kelsey?
Travis Kelce.
They both
Didn't you say
benefit
that?
from each other.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he
Just
left,
like Reggie Wayne and Marvin
then
Harrison
he
benefited
left.
from each other.
But then Tyreek Hill turned Tua into a top 10 quarterback in the league. What are we
He
talking
left.
about?
But Tua also has Waddle.
Yeah, but hold on, wait. You act like Waddle is a Travis Kelce or Waddle
Question,
is a
question.
Reggie Wayne.
Question.
Marvin-
No. Stop.
They're
Question.
not.
Waddle's
They're
in our
not.
top 10 right now, right?
Top 10 what?
Receivers in the league.
And he's not. He actually, some people don't have him in the
We
top
all
10.
have him in our top 10s.
Not mine. I
No.
am.
I
Jalen
had him in my top 10.
No, we didn't put him in our top 10. What are you talking about?
Duos, yeah, not
bro.
as a
He might have been
Yeah,
10.
we
If
went
he
off
was
of-
in 10, he was in
We
10.
we definitely did.
If he was at 10, if he was
Don't
in
say
the top
we.
10, he was at 10.
Nah.
Because
I don't
I always
remember.
said that we always argue that Tua has 2 top 10 receivers, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah. No. I want you there, Chubbs. He's his stat based on his stats last year. He was top 10.
Thank you.
Name the top 10, please. No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about last year. We're not going up last year. Is Jalen Waddle a top 10 receiver?
Overall, no, he's not. overall
Jalen
top
Waddle
10.
is not a top 10 receiver in the league, bro. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Overall, no. Based on last year, yes. But overall, no.
He produced like a top 10 receiver last year.
That's a different statement. Yes, I agree.
Like, but he's not a top 10 receiver.
I'm gonna find.
If we're talking about because we're talking about skill. We also.
I said overall. So based on last year, he was overall. No, he's not top 10.
We talked about this like a month ago, month and a half ago.
Based on the argument, Waddle is nowhere close to Reggie Wayne, and so pretty much what Marvin Harrison is doing, I'm saying compared to like we're comparing Tyreek to Reggie Wayne, these guys, I'm like, yo, of course Tyreek is better than Reggie Wayne because Tyreek is the Marvin Harrison for Reggie Wayne.
Exactly.
So he's better.
He's better, DL.
Huh?
Tyreek
he's
is the
better?
Marvin Harrison for Reggie Wayne. That's what I am saying.
Uh,
If Tyreek is on the team,
Tyreek
is going to be the number 1 and Reggie will be the 2.
That's facts. That's facts.
I don't
That's
like-
facts. That's
I don't
facts.
like-
That's facts. That's facts.
All right, but is Marvin Harrison better than is Tyreek Hill better than Marvin Harrison?
To be determined.
We could talk about it
No.
in his career.
Next subject, bro.
Yeah.
But
Is Tyreek get a Super Bowl?
Because
with
what
the
I'm saying is
Dolphins,
what I'm saying is because I'm saying it to
yeah,
this point.
Tyreek get a Super Bowl with the Dolphins.
Listen, bro. Listen. Can Reggie Wayne be a number 1 receiver and produce? Can Reggie Wayne be a number 1 receiver and produce like how Marvin Harrison did? If he didn't have Marvin Harrison, would he still be producing?
Bet you he did produce when Marvin Harris retired.
No,
Yes.
he didn't do like Marvin Harrison though. He wasn't.
I'm a fat.
He wasn't Marvin Harrison.
That's crazy,
Harrison.
bro.
Marvin Harrison retired in
They were
2008.
So you did you guys think they were equals?
No, they weren't equals.
Yeah. So
They weren't equals, but like the fact that they're
he
both
was-
top 10 receivers,
Bro, he was still getting at that.
and
He was
and Reggie
balling.
Wayne played
He was still
behind
balling.
Marvin Harrison. That's
Yeah, but at the same time,
that's
but at the same time, now look, right? We talk about how many times who you're playing with.
Too, bro.
You talking about who you're playing with, who's on your team. They have Peyton Manning. Tyreek Hill left arguably what we say the second best quarterback of all time and went to go play with Tua Tagovailoa and had his best year yardage wise. He scored less touchdowns, probably 2 less than what he normally does, but he had a better year.
These are facts. That's why y'all not taking account.
Yak.
He turned 2
Yak.
Bro,
No, that's wrong because wait, I got you. There actually is a stat,
They
Dion.
both have
Like you said,
crazy
Yak,
yards,
because there's a
dog.
stat that for every attempt that Tua has made, he threw the ball for the furthest distance than everyone in the NFL.
Joey.
And that was 8.9 yards. The next person after him was Josh Allen with 7.1 yards. So Tua has gotten less yak than most people in the NFL. So it's not yak. He's throwing the ball on the money.
I'm arguing. I'm arguing.
No, I'm talking. No, you said yak. You said yak, and it's not yak. No, it's not yak. I'm trying to tell you. He's throwing the ball on the money, and he's routing people up, and Tua is putting the ball right at the moment where he should catch the ball, and he typically gets tackled at the moment. When we were talking about last year, it was like, oh, Tua can't throw the ball far enough. So he wasn't getting yak. He was just getting a lot of receptions, and he was routing people up.
I just want to.
And don't talk about Tyreek like he can't run routes.
Tyreek was 14th in yak last year.
Exactly.
Jalen Waddle was 10.
I just want to point out that they both have.
That's not high, yo.
10, and you know how many receivers there are in the league, bro, including tight ends?
Waddle was top 10. We're talking about Tyreek, and Tyreek was 14. That's not a lot of yak.
But they're 2 options, Joe. That's what I'm saying. They're playing together.
You
There's
understand?
2 options, bro.
You guys understand?
Yes, but it's Tua. It's not Peyton Manning.
Less than 500 of his yards were yak. He had 1,700. So.
That's a lot, bro.
To Joe, you asked about production when Marvin left.
He went for 17 last year?
Yes, dear.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I didn't know he went for 17.
We're being nice with the 1,300 because these next 2 years he's getting well over 1,500 yards.
He went crazy this year. Like,
well, even if he gets that, he gets right where Reggie is at. Reggie has 14,000 career yards.
Yes, and I still think he will be. I still think he's better than Reggie because Reggie's played with Peyton Manning.
But to our point is, if he could have went somewhere else and been the guy involved, because when Marvin left, Reggie still was getting yards, getting 1,000 yards.
Playing with who?
Peyton
Peyton
Manning. Okay.
Reggie Wayne got 82 touchdowns. Tyreek is gonna have more touchdowns than Reggie in his career in Week
Facts.
5.
Facts.
He
He's about to beat his record next year.
career with a guy that has
Number
40 more
two,
touchdowns.
He could pass him next
like
year.
being a number 2, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I understand, like being a number.
If
2.
Reggie Wayne and Tyreek Hill was on a team, who would be receiver 1? Who would be receiver 2? That just answers the question.
We
Who's the
know
better
who's gonna be
receiver?
We don't know. Like we don't know that.
Yes,
Like,
we
It's
do
Tyreek.
know.
We all know it. It's
Bro,
Tyreek, bro.
bro.
Tyreek is
all right,
going
so
to be
if
number
Marvin
1.
Harrison and Tyreek Hill was on the same team, who would be the number 1 receiver, bro? So what are you saying?
That's a
Like that's all
debate.
that's not a debate. That's a debate.
Yeah.
Dwayne, that's a debate.
Why not?
Yo,
Dwayne, that's a debate.
Catch me at the
Why
end.
If that's a debate, we
Catch
can
me
go
at
on to
the-
the next part. We can go on to the
Catch
next
me at the end of
topic.
Tyreek Hill career.
Why not?
Because you're not about to sit up and tell me that if Reggie Wayne and Jalen Waddle was on the same team, we would argue about who's the next the number 1 receiver.
We wouldn't. No.
Exactly. So that's what I'm
But
saying.
why Tyreek
Marvin
Hill-
Harrison,
Why Tyreek Hill can't be the one beater Marvin Harrison 1A?
zero chance, bro.
Hold on. I got y'all, bro.
Tyreek Hill be a running back playing with Marvin Harrison.
Yo, please stop it, bro.
I love it.
Jet sweeps only.
Jet sweeps.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I want you to understand that this guy, Marvin Harrison, has played. Hold on. See, I was just looking at it. Marvin Harrison has played. No, that's not right.
Trying to figure out how many years he played.
How many games he played?
How many games he played? 190 games. Career.
Okay.
What? 190.
Yeah.
190, and Tyreek Hill has played 108 games. So he has 80 more games on him. How many seasons is that? That's like 6 or 7 more seasons. Tyreek has only got 3 more left. Imagine Tyreek played 6 or 7 more seasons.
You're answering
He
one
is
of my
blowing
questions.
his record.
So
He's blowing his
Dwayne,
So
stats.
Joey,
Wait.
stand on it. You take
So
his
He's
credit.
blowing.
Hey,
He's
Joey.
going to be better
And
than
Marvin
Marvin
Harrison-
Harrison if he plays
So,
6 or 7 more
so
years.
you're answering the question. He's cutting his career short.
Yes, he is cutting his career short. 100%.
But Joey,
That's his
if
choice.
Marvin Harrison was on a team.
Tyreek's number 1. Tyreek's number 1. Tyreek's number 1.
I don't know about
Listen, bro, I put it in.
Are we doing this because of speed?
He's averaging more than him. He can do more on. I can do more with him on the field. He can accomplish more on the field. Yes. With Tyreek Hill,
You could do more on
As
the
a
field.
receiver
Yes.
or as a threat, just period.
as a
Why y'all saying that's
receiver.
crazy? You could do more with Tyreek
No.
Hill than you
I can definitely do more with Tyreek.
Exactly.
On the field.
Yes, you can do more, but not as you cannot do more as at a
Yes, you
receiver.
can.
Yes, I can.
Your guys are
bro.
crazy.
Oh my, you guys are nuts. You guys.
So
Are,
Tyreek Hill can't run every route in the route tree. What are we talking about?
Marvin Harrison can't.
yes, he can. He can.
So Marvin Harrison's slow.
He ain't
He's not
Tyreek.
fast as Tyreek.
Oh, bro.
But you know what? We know what Marvin Harrison got on Tyreek.
What?
Strength.
Especially getting up there and getting it.
Getting
Right.
up in the air
He got
and
the
How
jump
many
ball
times
better
have
than
we seen
Tyreek.
Tyreek Hill ball niggas? What
Y'all-
are
I'm
we
not
y'all
saying he
act
can't
like
do it,
Tyreek
but Marvin
don't
Harrison's
go in
definitely
the
better than
air.
that at it.
Yo, listen, hold on.
What are we
I'm
talking
saying,
about?
look, Tyreek is an elite athlete. This man leaps in the air like a freaking frog, bro.
So Marvin-
Listen, guys,
Marvin Harrison did
yes, Marvin Harrison is, but he's also a bigger stature player. He can definitely has longer arms. He can get up there and do those things. But we're not gonna sit here and say Tyreek is not a freak of nature where he can still beat you. He could beat you with speed.
Man, put
He
some
could beat you in
respect
the
on
air,
Marvin
and he could beat you with
Daniel
routes.
Harrison, bro.
And then I'm talking about what he's doing and what he's accomplishing and how he's producing. He's producing a lot more and he's producing at a faster rate than Marvin Harrison is. And Marvin Harrison had one of the best quarterbacks of all time as his QB. So,
For his
well, he
entire
can-
career. His entire
the entire
career.
career. And then now I'm looking at Tua. See what Tua would do. Tua can either make or break him, but I thought Tua could make him break him. But now I'm thinking Tyreek Hill could make or break his QBs. Tyreek Hill could make his QBs great just by being him. So, yes, you talking about 1 and 2? I got Tyreek Hill and Marvin Harrison, man. Marvin Harrison is number one. I mean, Tyreek's number one. Marvin Harrison number two, bro. I don't think that's crazy to say.
I did not see a Tyreek Hill and Marvin Harrison debate coming down when we were doing.
But it came.
Hey, yo, pause.
Pause. You're right.
All right, man. Now we get into the all right, let's talk about Mac Jones garbage ass. Will the Patriots get rid of Mac Jones? I say no because no one's gonna want him because of how DL talks about him.
I don't see it.
Tyreek Hill being better than Marvin Harrison. That's wild.
He is, bro.
That's wild, bro.
So
But you can't say.
Yeah. I'll say Adam C.
Better than Marvin Harrison?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's crazy. Why? That's
You
not.
know who not though? Stephon Diggs. What's up? What y'all doing with Mac Jones, Swoop, bro? This is your team. I want you to get the spotlight, man. What y'all doing with him?
I think we should get rid of him. I think we should trade him. Trade him away. Maybe pick up. I don't know. I don't see us picking up a quarterback though. I really don't see us picking up a quarterback in the draft. It will be a. I don't want to say. It's tough, man. This is Mac Jones is just like. He's a liability.
He got Brian. He got his OC, man.
He's a liability for draft stock. He's a liability for trade stock. He's a liability on the field. I just don't know what we would get with Mac Jones if we were to do any of those things. But I would rather see him go somewhere else and get something for him than seeing us try to put people around him. I know I said last week or on our last football pod about Hendon Hooker, one of his options being Washington, but now in hindsight, I'm actually looking at him coming to us. That'll be a good option if we are able to sign him. Maybe sign a receiver late in the draft.
Y'all got enough receivers, man. I got Juju.
Stop it. And a few rounds later, sign another receiver. But I just honestly don't see us picking a quarterback in round one for the 14th pick. It would be nice, but as far as Mac Jones, I think he's just like dead weight. He's a liability, and I just think we don't know what to do, and especially like putting it out there that we it's a possibility that he won't be with us anymore. I think that's going to create, I wouldn't say bad blood, but it's going to create a problem, controversies. Who will our next quarterback be if it's not Matt Jones? Because we just drafted Bailey Zappi last year too.
Zappi time.
So we're just in a rough spot right now, all around.
What do you see the difference in between Bailey and Matt Jones?
Expectation. I mean, I think Matt Jones was expected to be more than what he is, honestly.
Bro, he went to the playoffs in round one, and he barely missed the playoffs last year. And that's with him being injured and things happening. Yo, and he had no weapons. His best weapons were Jacoby Myers.
See. That's what I don't like what y'all do, because we go to the playoffs every single year. So him missing the playoffs that's bad. And y'all always say it's a system. Y'all say it's a system. Y'all say it's a system. So if he can't come in from Alabama, being a quarterback at Alabama and adjust to the Bill Belichick system,
Brady left because of the system, because it wasn't working no more.
No, Brady left because Brady left.
If Brady would have had weapons, I bet he don't leave.
Listen,
what does Brady really have weapons?
Hold on, wait. If Brady,
now we're gonna have like Brady. I hate when people say Brady never had weapons. Brady had weapons, bro.
Wait, hold on. Brady is a winner, right? We knew Brady when he left New England. He was hunting for another chip. So if he knew New England still had it, he would have stayed, right? So
he just didn't want to be with Bill no more. That's what it was. It was something
y'all didn't have it
between him and the front office and Robert Kraft and Didn't have what, bro? I don't understand what you said.
Why don't you want to stay with arguably the best coach of all time?
I mean, he's been with him for so long.
You're winning. It's working.
5 Super Bowls.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he didn't leave to prove it. He didn't leave to prove a point. I'm sure he just wanted to win.
He left to prove that he can win somewhere else. That's why he left, bro. He left to prove that it wasn't just Bill. It wasn't the system. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why he left. But let's not act like Brady always had weapons. He was winning
bro,
because maybe
Brady
it was
had weapons, bro. Please stop it, bro. Please stop this shit, bro. We're not gonna get into it right now on this part, but Brady always had weapons. Brady arguably played with the best tight end of all time. He played with Randy Moss. What are we doing this, bro?
They lost that season. The one you keep on bringing up that one season, he had a good.
It doesn't
season,
matter.
bro.
He still had him. He had Julian Edelman, the Hall of Fame.
Now Julian Edelman.
Wait, Wes Walker.
He had Wes Walker. Like he had Dion Burns. He had Corey Dillon. Like what are we doing right now, bro?
He had some good running backs. He did have some good running backs, and he also had an elite defense most of his career there.
Come on.
So that also helped him win the chip.
He had Aaron Hernandez with Gronk at the same time. Like what are we doing?
O-line was always good.
No, what we doing?
Always good.
What we doing, man?
He had a team.
I hate when people say Brady never had weapons, bro. Brady had Hall of Fame weapons.
He did. Hall of Fame guys.
Tired of people saying
what year?
This lying shit about Brady, bro.
Because when he won the Super Bowl, he didn't have any.
Bro, Drew Brees had less weapons than Brady had.
He won with Wes Walker.
And who was Wes Walker before he came to New England, bro? Like,
Wes Walker
was a punt returner with Miami.
No, he was not. He was a receiver.
Yes,
he actually
was
played
a punt
receiver.
Returner, Joey. He was positioned at receiver.
Yeah, no,
he did not, bro. Joey,
what are you talking about? I watched the Dolphins. This nigga ran routes, bro. What do you say? He was our receiver. We relied on him. What option was he? Bro? Like, he was our second option. Like, we had a one, and then we had him as our second option. Like, we used him. We just didn't use him the right way. Like, he was a receiver. Yeah. And we knew he was good. And once we let him go to the Patriots, he snapped. And guess what? And when Wes Walker left, he went to go play for the Broncos, and he still snapped over there. So Wes Walker has proved that he can ball. So he was actually a good weapon for Tom Brady. He just happened to play
because he was a good weapon because everybody who came in after Wes Walker just played like Wes Walker because Brady made them play that way.
So Wes Walker was the guy that was the trendsetter. He started.
So Brady made Wes Walker. Wes Walker.
I mean, listen.
So Brady made Wes Walker.
So did Brady make Gronk?
Brady made Gronk. Brady made Chris Hogan.
Did he make Gronk?
Brady made Danny Amendola.
No, he did not make Danny Amendola. Stop it. No, he
didn't make Julian Edelman though.
He did.
Chris Brady didn't make Danny Amendola.
Amendola was good on the Rams.
To Amendola's credit, he had a successful year before he got the Patriots. That's why he got the Patriots.
So did he make Gronk? To your point, he made Gronk then. He made Gronk the best tight end of all time.
Yeah, but then he won in the Super Bowl without him. The greatest comeback of all time.
He still needed him to get there.
But he needed Randy Moss to get to the Super Bowl and lost with Randy Moss in the Super Bowl.
But Randy Moss was already solidified.
My point is this. He had Randy Moss, won 18-0, got to the Super Bowl and lost. He didn't have he had Gronk all season, got to the Super Bowl. Gronk wasn't playing, came back and won. What weapon did he have?
How many Super Bowls?
Didn't he have Aaron Rodgers? Didn't he have Aaron Hernandez?
His shit was very fucking last.
I'm talking about the Atlanta Super Bowl.
His stats are nasty, bro. I don't even know why we're talking about Amendola.
His stats are nasty. He regressed when he went to the Patriots. Regressed.
Amendola, yeah.
His Amendola's best career years were last year with St. Louis and his first year with Detroit. He had better stats.
He was the third option
than he ever got with the Patriots.
I knew that already.
He was literally the third option.
So he didn't make Amendola a point. He didn't make him.
He got him 2 rings.
He didn't make him, man.
That don't mean nothing.
By default.
Brady had weapons, bro. That's it. Brady had weapons, bro.
Yes, he made Julian Edelman. Yes, he made Gronk.
He did not make Gronk.
They made each other.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to this mock draft, man, because we've been spending
Deion Branch.
Deion Branch Super Bowl MVP. Please stop. Don't do Deion Branch.
Yo, what are you talking about?
Deion Branch.
He was Deion, bro.
Brady ain't make nobody those first 3 Super Bowls. So please stop.
Facts.
Please stop.
Facts.
Please stop. Please
Facts.
stop. So don't name any
I
of
think
the
Wes
receivers.
Walker. I think Wes Walker was a part
So
of
again,
it.
it was so again, it's a system, right? It's a system.
But those players are good ass players.
But they had some really good players on the team though. Who do you have? Jacoby Myers.
Make up
does
your
not,
mind, bro.
Jacoby Myers
your
does not
mind,
match up with
I
any
think-
of those weapons that Tom Brady has. Name
Tom
anybody
Brady.
that was like Jacoby Myers that Brady had and he won.
Like Jacoby Myers.
Like Jacoby Myers.
We had a
As
lot
his
of
number one.
we had a lot of mid receivers. So
And he won with
would have
them?
to- I gotta get back to we never had to lose a season with Brady, bro. Like, what do you mean?
I'm talking about win a championship, bro. Never.
All right, man. Let's go to the draft, man. Let's go to the draft. We're going to the draft. We're going to the draft. We're going to the draft. We're on pick 13, the New York Jets, and I am up. I am going with offensive tackle Darrell Wright from Tennessee.
What? Okay. I didn't expect that.
Pick 14 for the Patriots, DL. Anybody have anything different for my pick at all?
I had Broderick Jones from Georgia.
Darnell didn't give up a sack last year, so I gave it to him.
I just didn't think you. I thought somebody else would go there, but that's cool.
I'm going with offensive tackle, whose name is slipping my mind right now.
Well, who for Patriots?
Tennessee, either offensive tackle or DB, but I want
to.
You're on Patriots.
Yeah,
I already picked offensive tackle from Tennessee on the previous pick.
so it's not him.
You're going tackle for Patriots. You got Broderick you can pick from. Osiris.
I just had it too. Y'all threw me off with your damn arguments.
Damn, we lost Joey. That's crazy.
No, let's wait till Joey get back. So then I'll have it.
No dead time, boy. We need you to pick.
Shut up.
I don't wait till Joey.
Here we go. Who'd you pick, Wayne?
Yeah, what's up?
I was gonna print something.
You can print.
Yeah.
Who'd you pick, Wayne?
I picked Darnell
I
Wright.
didn't want to take much
You picked Darnell, right? Okay, that's probably that's who I had. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go cornerback and go Deontay Banks out of Maryland
Okay.
because we just. Well, I'm not gonna tell you why.
And that was a reach and a half.
You want me to draft quarterback?
I mean, I did Lucas Van Ness. That's what I had. For the
I had y'all
Linebacker?
picking up a
Nah.
receiver. Nah, he's an edge rusher.
Now we can wait to pick up a receiver. I'm not worried about a receiver.
I had y'all going JSN.
McCourty just retired.
I don't think you get Jason if you just pick up Juju. Juju's a better slot receiver than he is an outside receiver, in my opinion. So Joey is not here, so that is terrible. But it looks
I bet you his computer died.
I know his computer died. His computer always dying. It's around that time, hour 23.
Mhm.
Let's see if we can get Joey back. But I guess we can just say our picks if anybody had their picks for.
For Green Bay, I've got them taking Miles Murphy.
I got them taking JSN. And Joey is back. Yeah, that was a reach and a half with Brian Banks.
All right, man. Damn.
Not right.
Well, no reach. You gonna tell me that was a reach?
You said Brian Branch or Banks?
No, I said Deontay.
That's
Deontay.
a corner.
Deontay.
That's it. Yeah. That's a reach.
Did I go over my pick already?
No,
you're up.
You're up.
Who DL pick?
He got Deontay Banks.
Oh, okay. I got the damn. I got for Green Bay. Damn. So I thought Wayne was gonna pick O-lineman. Well, the O-lineman I thought was gonna pick. No, I don't know who I want now. All right, I'm gonna go Dalton Kincaid for Green Bay. I think they need a tight end. Because they did lose Tanyan, I believe, and they just need to add some more weapons to that team for Jordan Love. So I'm going with Dalton Kincaid here at 15.
I had one with JSN for this one. Dalton Kincaid is a good one. I thought that's what DL would have won for the Patriots. Too.
Who?
Dalton Kincaid, one of the best tight ends.
Okay.
Chubbs.
I actually was going to go Dalton Kincaid for the Commanders because tight end is a need, but since he got picked, cornerback is also a big need for them, and I'm going with Devon Witherspoon.
Fuck you my shit, bro. Oh my god, bro. Damn, you just ruined that for me. And then he picked Banks, so that ruins that for me as well. But that's okay. I am going to get, with the 17 pick, I am going to get, where is he at? No, we didn't pick me. I'm going to get Anton Harrison.
Okay.
Anton Harrison from the Oklahoma Sooners.
I got you guys going no line. Osiris Terrence from Florida.
Now we don't need a guard. We need a tackle.
Guys, wow, that's what I'm. Who? Damn, so that's what.
That's who I thought Pittsburgh should get.
I got Anton Harrison for the Steelers. For
I didn't even know he was a first round guy.
Okay, it's on you, DL.
Lions, Bijan.
Bijan.
I don't hate it. They just lost Jamal Williams. I don't hate it, but they got David Montgomery, so I don't know.
I actually got them picking Brian Brees.
Okay. All right. So for the Bucks,
I got Kalai Kansey. That's why I got them getting
the Bucks.
So for the Bucks, this is what I thought the Steelers should. Who I think the Steelers should draft is Broderick Jones from Georgia, the tackle. I think he's gonna be a beast. I think I want the Dolphins to get him, but I don't think he's gonna drop that low to our second round pick. So I think Tampa Bay's gonna pick him up here because they need some O-linemen. So, boom.
I actually believe that if there is a time for this guy to get picked in the first round, I think Tampa Bay might go Hendon Hooker.
No, I think they're sold on Kyle Trask right now, man. They're working on him.
They were sold. They wouldn't be picking up Baker.
I had them getting Dalton Kincaid.
Okay.
All right. I'm Seattle. I possibly can see Seattle going Hooker as well, but I did not pick him. I got them picking up Nolan Smith.
That's exactly what I had them getting as well.
That's a good pick.
Chargers. They need a big play threat, big play receiver, big play threat. Quentin Johnson. You are playing with that guy. Playing with Herbert.
You said Quentin?
Yep.
I actually
for who?
TCU.
Yeah, TCU.
Oh,
What team?
The Chargers.
The Chargers. I think they're going to go receiver.
That's a good pick.
You got Addison?
They're going to go receiver. I think Addison's been linked with them the whole mocks. Like, I think they really like Addison.
That makes sense.
He's a USC guy.
I just think Clinton is a better big play threat. So for your,
You already got that with Mike Williams, though.
no, you do, but Mike Williams get injured too much.
That's who you think they would draft instead, Chubbs?
I think Chargers might go at Addison over Johnson, but I do think they're going receiver. So,
yeah. Okay.
Since DL wanted to reach, I did have the Ravens picking Deontay Banks because I do think he's going to be there. But in light of what we're doing, I don't think Cam Smith is worthy of that 22nd pick for a corner. So if we're not going corner, it'll be receiver. and I think the Ravens are going to pick. I'm going to go JSN here.
I can't believe we had let JSN drop that low, bro. That's crazy. If y'all were to do that, then that would work for you guys. I think we kind of fucked up when we didn't give JSN to the Texans at 12. I think that's where we fucked up. I think I picked Darnell Washington. Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, Darnell's not going to be late.
Yeah, that was a stupid. We fucked that up. Joe, Vikings.
All right, yeah. Vikings.
Oh wait.
So,
I had for you guys, Chubbs. I had Miles Murphy.
bad.
I don't want them to go D-line, but
so for Vikings, I either they're going receiver or DB here. So my pick was going to be Quentin Johnson. So I would say Jordan Addison because I think he's the best receiver in this position, and I think he will be a good number 2 for JJ. But if they don't go receiver, I got Keely Ringo actually going there. So
I don't have receiver or DB. They lost Eric Kendricks. They need to fill that void, and I got them picking up Jack Campbell out of Iowa.
That's a good one. I thought about that, but
I got them getting Brian Branch.
Who's last?
Smooth, last but not least.
Yes. I think Jackson go with either a linebacker or corner. You didn't go with Ringo, right?
He just did.
no, I didn't.
No, he went
He
with
just said.
No, he picked Jordan Addison.
Okay.
I like Osiris or Ringo for this one. I'm trying to think though. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Osiris.
I think they're going to go corner here. They just lost Shaquille Griffin. I think they're going to go Cam Smith from out of South Carolina.
And they don't go Cam I think they would get Keely if Keely is not.
Yeah,
I think Keely's going to end up on the Steelers.
No, we're gonna get Devin Witherspoon.
I don't think.
He's not going to be there.
I think
it's either Devin. It's either Devin Witherspoon or it's going to be probably Broderick or Anton Harrison. They really like Harrison though. It's either going to if Devin Witherspoon's not there, we're going offensive lineman, and then we're going to pick up Cam Smith with a 32nd pick. That's what happened for a 32nd pick.
If Steelers don't draft offensive linemen, they're messing with Kenny's career, bro.
Yeah,
they have to
get offensive tackle.
Yeah.
I actually had the Commanders getting Osiris.
I think
but if the Jaguars get Osiris, that's fucking elite.
I think the Patriots really gonna get an old tackle, but I guess I think Wayne picked the one that I think that we was gonna get, but we do.
I think I think Broderick is gonna be the first tackle. Well, the first tackle out of this round that we talked about. I think he will go to possibly the Jets.
I like Darnell because I like what he did versus Will Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
All right, man. So now we're going to do Chubbs. We're going to rank the first receiver taken in each draft in the last 10 years. Give you guys a list of names, from most recent back. So Drake London, Jamar Chase, Henry Ruggs, Marquise Brown, DJ Moore, Corey Davis, Corey Coleman, Amari Cooper, Sammy Watkins, Tavon Austin. So when you guys want to go 10 down, or how we want to do this?
Wait, bro. So are we going based off of like what they did in the league?
Yeah, well, yeah, yes.
Oh my God, there's a lot of these players that should be over here.
Your criteria, bro. Wherever you want them to be, bro.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'll start. Number 10, I got Corey Coleman.
Correct. I got Corey Coleman at 10 as well.
I got Tavon Austin at 10. So. He got moved to running back.
Oh man, this is nasty, bro.
He's still in the league though.
Barely. Fuck.
Come on, DL with your tenants.
It's not that hard.
It is
almost-
not Corey Coleman. I was trying to think of what I don't even remember. I can't remember too much about Henry Ruggs.
You don't want me? Why don't you trade me?
Yeah, Corey Coleman. It's not that hard. But some of these names I gotta think about.
Number 9, I got Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, that was gonna be my 10. I'm just like,
Yeah, that's my 9 too. Is Henry Ruggs.
At 9, I got Tavon Austin.
Henry Ruggs is at 9.
I got
Jesus.
My number 8 is Tavon Austin.
My number 8 is Corey Coleman.
Number 8 is
He was
Henry
nice.
Ruggs.
He was nice on Hard Knocks. So that's why he got to 8.
8 would have to be Tavon. Yeah, didn't do too much in the league.
My number 7 is Corey Davis.
Mm.
My number 7 is Marquise Brown.
Woo! My number 7 is Sammy.
7 is Sammy for me as well.
Y'all
Number
first.
6 is Sammy.
Okay.
Number 6 is Corey Davis.
Number 6 for me is Corey Davis.
6 for me is Marquise Brown.
Number 5 for me is Hollywood.
And number 5 is Hollywood for me as well.
Damn, what am I missing? I said Davis. Number 5 would be Drake London.
5 would be Drake London as well.
No, I'm tripping. 5 is Sammy Watkins. 5 is Sammy Watkins.
Hey, boy, you got Sammy high as hell.
No, actually, 5 is Drake London. We talking about Super. Y'all saw what Sammy did in the Super Bowl. Please respect.
I got Drake London at 4.
I got
Yeah,
Sammy at 4.
I got Drake London at 4 as well.
Corey Davis at 4.
I got Amari
wild.
Cooper at 3.
Oh, wow, bro.
Amari Cooper at 3. That's crazy. I got DJ Moore at 3.
I got DJ Moore at 3 as well.
Yeah.
I got DJ Moore at 2.
All right. I got Cooper at 2.
I got Jamar Chase at 2.
Jamar Chase is at 2. Same. Jamar Chase is at 2.
My number 1 is Jamar.
My number 1 is Amari Cooper from just what he's done in the league. He's been in the league too long for me not to put him at number 1. And he's had, Pro Bowl years, All Pro year. So,
Correct.
and then he went to the Browns last year and still had all.
Small sample size, bro. Small sample size with Jamar Chase, bro.
Playing with who? Playing with who?
Baker Mayfield.
Dak Prescott.
No, playing with Derek Carr.
That's why I got DJ. DJ's been productive, and look what he's not. Look what
DJ
his
Moore has
quarterback's
had
been.
a better career than Amari Cooper.
Look at his quarterback's been. He's still young.
We're ranking him right now, so that's
Right
why.
now.
That's why I don't know why y'all had Drake London at 4. That didn't make any sense.
I think it's better.
I'm saying ranking him now, but got to put into effect the careers.
I got my own criteria, man. I'm also talking about skill and how I project who I think is going to also be better. Then some of these guys' careers are already over, but I think Drake London is going to be really nice though. So I don't think he's going to be better than the guys I got.
And I'm going to say now, it's going to probably be 6 years down the road, maybe 5 years down the road. But DJ Moore is going to have a better career than Amari Cooper.
I think you underrate how good Amari Cooper's career has been.
I know Amari Cooper is good.
No,
but
not good.
I think
Great.
you're underrating DJ Moore.
I think DJ Moore's nice as hell, but I think he hasn't even been a year where he's been better than Amari.
Yeah, and I also
Last
think
year.
DJ Moore has also played with lesser quarterbacks, and I think Amari has been blessed to have at least somebody capable of doing that in the regular season.
Last year, his year wasn't better than Amari. Go Cook.
So, but let's go. Let's rank these trios, man. Let's get it done.
All right, let's rank these trios. We're gonna start with the AFC North. In Baltimore, you got Odell, Bateman, Mark Andrews, Deontay Pickens, Move. You got Browns. You got Amari, Elijah Moore, and Joku. And Bengals, Jamar Chase, Higgins, and Irv Smith Jr. 1 through 4. Let's start with number 4. What do you guys have? Well, no, everybody just said their order. Rank these trios. I can start obviously at number 4. I think you put. I'm putting the Baltimore Ravens there just because Bateman and Odell have been hurt, and I don't know what I'm going to get out of them yet. But out of all these people's picking, I do think Mark Andrews is the best person out of all the names on this list. But I just don't know what I'm going to get from the other two, so that's on there holding him back. Number 3, I'm going to go with Amari, Elijah Moore, and Njoku. Number 2, Pittsburgh Steelers, Deontay Johnson, Pickens, and Move. And number 1, obviously, is Jamar Chase, Higgins, and Irv Smith Jr.
All right. I'm gonna go just do this. I'm gonna go Baltimore as 4. Obviously, similar reasons Wayne said. Bateman injury, Odell injury. So it's just like, all right. As of right now, they're 4. I got Pittsburgh at 3 though. I do think Deontay and Pickens and Muth are nice. I just don't think they're better than the Browns, which the Browns I have is 2 because I think Amari is better than Deontay. I think Elijah Moore can have a breakout year this year with the Browns. And I think Njoku is a better tight end as well than Moose. So that's why I got them at 2nd. And then obviously I got the Bengals at 1. So
I have the exact same order. Bengals at 1, Browns at 2, Pittsburgh at 3, Baltimore at 4.
Pittsburgh 4, Browns 3, Ravens 2, Bengals 1. I'm going off of everyone is healthy.
all right.
Can I get your logic behind having you guys at 1? If everyone is healthy.
We're gonna just be accept his answer, bro. Like
I said Bengals were 1.
Honest, Bateman is easily the worst number 2 in all of these.
That's an opinion.
That's a fact.
I gotta see more Pickens.
And Odell is, even when healthy,
Hey, but guess what?
he's 3.
You know what I want to say?
He's 3 out of number 1 receivers.
This is my ranking.
Mark Andrews number 1, so I'm no argument there. But
This is my
I
list.
think at best Odell can be 3.
I just think it's a small sample size for Pittsburgh and Baltimore right now. So
Yeah.
All right,
I think Pittsburgh got the potential to be the best. I'm gonna lie. But Kenny Pickett just
Deontay's getting end zone.
Your guys can't even play to get an end zone. Anyway, they got an end zone the year before. Just had a non-end zone year.
See how you getting in your feelings, man.
Mitch Trubisky throwing the ball. I'm just
they
saying.
put
Get your feelings.
They put Juju, Hunter Henry.
I love that you keep talking like this about Mitch because Mitch, the best quarterback in AFC North. Come on now.
Hey man, let's go ahead and get to the AFC East.
Yes,
We're gonna rank these duos. You got start with New England with Juju, Parker, Gesicki. Ew, Parker. Miami, you got Waddle, Hill, and Smith or Smythe. Jets, you got Wilson, Lazard. You tried the fuck out of Corey Davis.
They just paid Lazard all that money. He's going to be the number 2.
No, Corey Davis is better than Al Lazard.
When Aaron Rodgers is in the facility, Lazard's going to be receiver.
Well, he's not there right now. Not there.
100%. He will be.
You got Uzama, and then for the Bills, you got Diggs, Davis,
And Knox.
and Knox. I was trying to think what Davis. I was like, oh, that garbage one. Rank these. Because I could go first. Damn, bro. If it was a
It's hard. It's because the Dolphins don't got a tight end yet.
well, Dolphins are usually number 1. It doesn't matter.
I mean, there's still one.
There's only one order for this. Why is it so hard? This is not hard at all.
This is easy. This is
not hard at all.
All right, number 4, I got Wilson, Lazard, Uzama. Number 3, I got Juju, Parker, Gesicki. 2, I got Diggs, Davis, Knox. And 1, I got Hill, Waddle, Smythe.
Why is
all right.
in what world is the Jets receiving core not better than New England?
Gesicki and Lazard and Uzama just hold it back. Garrett Wilson's better than everybody in New England, shit, regardless. But Juju and Gesicki are better than Lazard and Uzama, so that's how it works.
And I think even if you put Corey Davis, I agree with you in that. Like, I still pick Patriots over that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Devontae Parker and Lazard are literally the same person, bro.
Juju will show you this year how trash he is, bro.
Bro, it's not even Juju. You got future Hall of Famer.
I
Mike
promise.
Gesicki, man.
It's sick. Come on now.
I promise you, bro.
You got future Hall of Famer.
I literally have as Wayne. Jets, New England, Bills, Miami.
Top to bottom, Miami, Bills, Jets, New England, bro.
DL hates his team.
No, why DL always got me? Everybody went 4-1. DL last night go 1-4.
DL, yeah, you always be sounding so sad about your team. Like,
Yeah.
He went from bet not lose to we suck.
Bro, because he put Mac Jones back in, bro.
That is literally gonna be the first merch we make is bet not lose. I'm telling you right now.
bruh,
If we would have kept Zappy playing, bro, I would have been okay with us losing, bro. But we losing behind the hands of Mac Jones getting stiff arm, bro.
I think it's hilarious how the
Mac
fall.
Jones. First of all, Zappy not making that tackle either, bro. Please stop.
The fall from
Zappy
grace
not throwing that.
with the Patriots fan base is just. I think Joey's enjoying it a little
I'm
bit.
still a fan, bro. I'm definitely still a fan.
But I'm saying, I bet the tone changed. Like you guys were so used to being the winners, the team, and now you're like, man, trade Mac Jones. Man,
That's
I expected a downfall, bro, but like this, like I don't want to downfall at the hands.
So,
of
question: I'm glad you said
Devontae
downfall.
Parker, and you know what I'm saying.
Is this Bill's last year if you guys don't win?
No.
I mean, he's only gonna retire. They're not gonna force him out. He's only gonna retire if they
They've
want
been
to.
talking more about it. Like, would Kraft pull the trigger? But I don't think he would because you guys they're so tight.
No.
Bro, they did the WNBA draft already. That's fucking
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Diamond Miller went second.
Yesterday.
No, it happened tonight.
Tonight, Aaliyah Boston went number 1 overall.
I wanted Diamond Miller to go 4, so she's back at DC, bro. But Minnesota picked her up.
All right, man.
Patriots in a rebuilding phase.
We'll be back here on Friday. Gonna upload the videos on Friday moving forward. Yeah, we're gonna talk NBA, do our awards, and then get to our postseason predictions. So, you guys got anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here, fellas?
Shout out to Luka.
Hey,
I gotta talk about. Nah, I don't do my dog like that.
Lamar 2023.
They say Luka the new Melo, bro.
I know.
That's Damian.
Nah,
Lillard.
that's nasty.
No defense.
That's nasty.
That's Damian.
No feet,
Lillard.
no defense. Out of shape. Can't win in the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right.
Bro,
no. He can win in the playoffs. Don't do that. Don't do that.
They blame American food on his shape. He said, "Look at what he came in when he was eating that European food. Look at him with this McDonald's.
Yeah, take his ass back.
It's the hookah he's
He was like
smoking,
skinny
that's
as fuck when he came over here.
It's a hookah he's smoking, man.
It's the
Think
hookah.
so? Think it's hookah Donches?
This is hookah donkey.
All right, fellas. Till next time, man. My name is Wayne, and we'll catch y'all.
No music.